Hello and welcome to another episode of Wahala. I'm your host once again, Noise the Voice. And this time we'll be discussing the Champions League, the various groups, and the likely teams to qualify from those various groups. So we would like to hear your opinion as we will be discussing ours right here. So stick around. All right. We are kicking off straight away, and we're talking about the Champions League on the various groups. From Group A down to the very last Group H. So, Bora, I don't know what you feel about the groups. Let's start with Group A. We have Manchester City, PSG, RB Leipzig, and Club Brugge.
Well, looking at it, definitely the first two being mentioned are likely to be the one qualified. I don't think any upset might come.
No upset at all.
I don't think so.
Why?
Because these two teams, in the last 4 years of the Champions League, they either be in the quarter-final, semi-final, likewise the final.
Yeah.
So definitely, I don't see. The only team that might be able to cause any obstruction might be RB Leipzig, but at the end of the day, I don't think they can overtake those two.
So, Mr. Sly, don't feel like an RB Leipzig can just create an upset, probably kick off a PSG? or do you agree with him that PSG and Man City will be the two teams to qualify from that group?
Definitely. Looking at the squad that PSG have this season, man, even outside the pitch, the players will say, give it to them.
Yeah.
So, but, well, football, you can actually say that this team will win, but inside the pitch is where the fight comes, the real Wahala comes up inside the pitch. So, don't be surprised that RB Leipzig may actually spring an offset against Man City, or even PSG. So, because for the past seasons, they've actually been performing so well in the Champions League. I could recall
So, you see, in a nutshell, are you now telling me that RB Leipzig automatically can kick one of those two out?
It's possible in football. Anything is possible. The Wahala in football, no, they finish at all. So, in football, don't be surprised that
can you put your money to that? Risk your money over what you're saying.
Yeah, it's 50-50. I can't say I can put my money in, but it's 50-50. Anything can happen.
And nothing showed in 50. The situation is that Man City, PSG, none of those two teams, Club Brugge or RB Leipzig, none of them can take away. I don't think there is any upset that is coming.
But for me, I see RB Leipzig winning in England against Man City. Yeah, I can put my money on that.
They could win, but they cannot see the whole thing through to qualifying
get
out of
the
that
maximum points of qualification, being second ahead of Man City or being second ahead of PSG.
It's possible for me. It's possible for me. I'm going to put PSG first, Man City or RB Leipzig. That's for me. PSG first, Man City or RB Leipzig.
All right, Group B. We're talking about Atletico Madrid, Liverpool, Porto, and AC Milan.
Atletico Madrid,
Liverpool, FC Porto, and Milan.
And AC Milan. Well, that is where it's so tricky. Very, very, very tricky in that group.
Yeah.
Because if you look at it, you find out that those names are good household name in Champions League. You talk about AC Milan. I believe AC Milan is now 6 times or 7 times champions.
Yeah.
And then we talk about Liverpool, 6 times champions. We talk about Porto, 2 times champion. Then Atletico might not have won it, but in recent time they have played 2 finals.
Yeah, they're contenders.
Definitely. So they are also good contenders. But I see, if I can only pick somebody, I can only pick Liverpool having edge over the other 3. So it now depends on who is in good shape in order to be second.
Slight shaking his head, he doesn't believe. So you feel Liverpool will not make it at all? Or?
So if you look at this group, for me, I'm going for Atletico Madrid and Porto. on this group, Atletico Madrid and Porto.
Why?
You see, in Champions League history, yeah, Liverpool have actually spring out some surprises against AC Milan and some club. But for this season, going by the opening match and some matches being played, I don't see Liverpool going to Atletico Madrid, knowing that Atletico Madrid have actually beaten them in England. Atletico Madrid has an edge over Liverpool in the recent game that both of them played. But Porto has always been a team that nobody gives chance in the Champions League, but they come out fighting. You could see what they did against Chelsea. They almost got a result against Chelsea, and even against Juventus in the previous season. They knock out Juventus.
Let me point out one thing here. See, there is different situation when it comes to group stage and when you are meeting at a knockout stage. If you check at Liverpool history, Liverpool has never been knocked out of group stage of Champions League.
But in football, anything can happen.
No, they have been in tight situation even more than this, and they sail out. See, the question is, you are talking about the starting of the league. Liverpool has never lost any game this starting of the league. They won their first 2 matches and they drew against Chelsea. So Liverpool has not started badly this starting of the season. Likewise, Atletico Madrid. To me, Liverpool is only looking for who is going to second them among the 3. It might either be AC Milan.
Exactly. I'm just hearing Liverpool, Porto,
Milan.
And the other Liverpool, Porto, and Atletico Madrid. We're talking about Milan. So those few Milan are strong enough.
No, I'm including the 3. That is Milan, Atletico Madrid, and Porto. Any one of them cannot second to Liverpool. So you understand? Any one of them who is in proper shape, those 3 has almost equal pedigree as of now. But Liverpool has edge with Van Dijk back. Everybody, all their team is in good shape now. Liverpool has not lost anything, so they can be able to make number 1. I remember when they were in the same group with Napoli, PSG, and which other team. Liverpool still come out in flying color. So Liverpool cannot be out of group stage. That one is certain. I can bet my life with that.
You can bet your wife.
Your wife.
Yes, now.
Madam, you dey hear wetin they talk. If Liverpool don't make you, we're going to carry you.
Fine. It's okay.
All right. So, let's move on to the other group. Group C. We have Sporting. That's Sporting. We have Borussia Dortmund, Ajax, and Besiktas. So, to qualify for you.
For me, on this group, I'm actually picking Borussia Dortmund and Sporting Lisbon.
For real?
Yes. I'm going for Borussia Dortmund and Sporting Lisbon.
Borussia Dortmund and Sporting. Which are the other 2 teams?
Ajax and Besiktas.
Ajax and Besiktas.
Recently, Ajax has not been. They've not been showing that seriousness they did show last 2 seasons. But for me, Borussia Dortmund, with the kind of squad they have, Haaland, ready to show more, scoring skills and all those. I'm going for them.
I can agree with you on Dortmund.
Sporting Lisbon, winning the Portuguese league last season. I think they are ready this season to show that yes, it's not just winning the league, that they can go beyond that. So, and Ajax, I think they've lost 1 this season against PSV. They lost in their league. So Sporting Lisbon, I've watched 2 of their matches, and I think they can actually skate through in that group.
Let me remind you of something. This is Champions League, and it has its tradition, either you like it or not. Sporting Lisbon, for the past 3-4 years now, they are just trying to get their way back into Champions League. But Ajax, in spite of whatsoever has been happening, have been playing consecutive in Champions League. If you recall that last 2 seasons, in 2019, they were at the semi-final, only to lose to Tottenham Hotspur. So now, I agreed on you on Dortmund. Fine, they have edge over others. but to me it's still trickish between Sporting Lisbon and Ajax. Sporting Lisbon might be doing well in their Portuguese Premier Liga, but Champions League is another different ball game. So,
Yeah, but if you're actually looking at it that way, and you went forward to say that RB Lisbon will not actually skate through in the first group. When you look at the history of RB,
No, Sporting.
no. When you look at the history of RB, you find out that they actually came into the Champions League for the first season. They went up to the quarterfinal. For the second season, they went up to the semi-final. So you saying that Sporting Lisbon cannot actually, do anything this season because they've not skated through for the past season, for the past previous season. Yes. I'm not agreeing with you on that, because when you look at the seriousness of team coming in, I think they not being in the previous Champions League, we give them the edge, we give them the zeal and the motivation to show.
I'm not saying their own is 50-50. The race between him and Ajax is 50-50. You understand? Fine, I agree with you, Dortmund has edge, but trying to tell me that Lisbon can overshadow Ajax is very impossible.
For me, I feel that could be very, very open, because I can't even all those teams.
Yes,
even Dortmund
too. If they did not
they
sit
can
right,
mess up
even
at any
Betis
point.
stars that you and I
Exactly.
are underrating might also come into the party. So
Okay,
who knows?
let's move on. Group D. Group D, we have Inter Milan, we have Real Madrid, we have Shakhtar Donetsk, and we have the FC Sheriff.
Tripoli.
Yeah, Tripoli. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Is a team from Moldova.
what?
In this team,
Yeah, the group.
I know people will say Inter Milan, Real Madrid, but looking at previous last season, you have Shakhtar Donetsk defeating Real Madrid.
Lift up. We know it's Real Madrid and Inter Milan.
You can't just say
We
that.
know.
But in previous season, you have Shakhtar Donetsk defeating Real Madrid, not by one goal.
But at the end of the day, they did not qualify.
Yeah, they did not qualify.
That
but
is it now.
they can actually learn from that. They can. You can't beat Real Madrid and not qualify. So don't you think they've learned from their mistake, and they likely to work?
When you say someone is learning from, it's Madrid that need to learn from our mistake, so that they will not lose, because they lose to them last time and lose to them. A team like Shakhtar Donetsk will just want to be into the party, but at the end of the day, they will, when it now matter most, they lost it out. Because I remember what you are saying, they were in the same group with the same Inter Milan, Borussia Mönchengladbach, Real Madrid. They were all in the same group, but at the end of the day, Madrid keeps struggling. At the end of the day, we find Madrid in the semi-final. It was even Inter that could not even make it. It was even Borussia Mönchengladbach that was second to Real Madrid at the end of the day. So, looking at it, if you even tell me maybe it is Inter that we have problem with Shakhtar Donetsk, I will agree. But for Madrid, you and I know either they start well or they didn't start well, they're still going to make it out of the group stage. But Inter, it's what I can agree to you, because in their last two Champions League, they've not made it past the group stage. They were always out. Even the previous season, before the last season you are talking about, they also went out of the group stage. So I can agree with you that Shakhtar Donetsk might push out Inter, but Madrid on standby.
For me, I'm not actually agreeing with that.
Do you know that even the Sheriff Tripoli, have you seen their way to this group stage?
The same thing with Shakhtar Donetsk.
To me, Shakhtar
Donetsk actually knocked out Monaco. They went to France and defeated Monaco.
Monaco is not a Real Madrid.
Yeah,
Monaco and Inter Milan.
Yeah, but Monaco actually in the previous season, they've actually shown that yes, they can compete with big clubs.
They have records.
Of course,
they have records.
So for me, I'm not actually ruling out Shakhtar Donetsk in this group.
So what two teams are you picking now to qualify from that group?
Inter and Shakhtar Donetsk.
Believing that Real Madrid.
Yes.
Okay. Let's just move on. Group E. We have Bayern Munich. We have Barcelona. We have Benfica and Dynamo Kiev.
You don't. That one we don't need to go like this guy is a man of far, no go far. Understand?
So
that rhyme, man of far, no
okay.
go far.
So
definitely
Bayern
Munich.
Dynamo Kiev now. I'm picking Benfica and Dynamo Kiev.
Okay.
Is that what you're picking?
Last 2 years. No. No. You and I know now that Bayern Munich and
The rest.
no.
And
Bayern Munich
Barcelona.
and Barcelona.
No, I disagree with you. Barcelona is not going beyond the group stage this season.
Why?
The
Why?
Barcelona I'm seeing this season is not going beyond the group
Is
stage.
it because of the out of Lionel Messi?
No, even Griezmann
No,
is
that-
out. Even Griezmann is out.
That one has nothing to even contribute.
Yeah, but okay,
it
but
doesn't
they have
contribute in the first
the
place.
pie. They have the pie. Memphis the pie there. It's contributing.
They've
a lot.
never lost now.
Keeper.
They've never lost any game.
Yes, they've never lost any game,
And they
but
have 7 points.
but
They are
see,
sitting.
like what Coman actually said, their coach, what he actually said was, teams in this season will not fear Barcelona because of there is no Lionel Messi. They believe Barcelona is just an ordinary team in this season.
Like, don't
Don't expect. See, in this group, I'm actually picking out Bayern Munich and Benfica.
Okay.
I'm actually picking out Bayern Munich and Benfica
This like don't let us
because
What are you
see,
going to
if
stick on
it's
this one now? What are you going to stick on this one now?
on this,
Yes.
I love that question.
What are you going
I'm ready
stick
to stake 100,000 on this.
on? Okay.
I'm ready to stick
Stick 100
100.
on this.
Yes,
I've told you that this guy
Bayern Munich and
I've
Benfica.
said that you want to
Even-
build mansion. No, listen. The thing is, I even like it that there is no
Even
Messi,
that
there is no Griezmann. Do you
Yeah.
know why? It now shows that these guys need to go to the field and
Yeah,
show
and
that
play, yeah,
yes,
yeah.
and play.
Yeah.
See, I like it when don't you see that there are some matches whereby the big players in that team do not play, and that team will still show character of winning.
See,
Look at what
Mr.
happened.
Brown,
Listen,
Mr. Brown,
look at what
Mr.
happened.
Brown.
Barcelona,
See,
Liverpool.
if care is not taken, Barcelona is likely to be the Arsenal of Spain very soon.
Who?
Barcelona.
No.
That's not of Spain.
No.
Yes.
So you mean
No,
teams
no,
like
I
Seems
disagree.
like
like Betis?
yes,
disagree.
they will beat
Real,
they will beat
Bukayo,
Barcelona.
I
Yes,
disagree with
they will
you
beat
because
Barcelona.
Barcelona still do a good market deal. No
Forget
matter what has been
forget
happening.
about the market
No.
deal. I'm talking about what happened on the pitch.
You can't take the level of competition in England compare Spain. The level of competition in England is high. That's why Arsenal will be where they are. But people like Madrid and Barcelona can still gamble because others are not cashing up.
It's not
Yeah.
true.
Others are not cashing up.
I see Villarreal. I see
Villarreal have never
Sevilla.
won.
I
Villarreal
see.
have never won any game this season.
Forget that.
No,
I see
don't say I should
Villarreal beating
forget
Barcelona
it.
this season.
I will only agree
I see
on
Sevilla
no,
beating
no.
this.
No,
Barcelona
I will
this
only
season.
agree on
I see
you on
Atletico
Sevilla.
Madrid beating Barcelona.
I will agree on you on
What will you now
Sevilla.
say about Real Madrid? Barcelona is likely to be the Arsenal of Spain this season.
No, I disagree with you. It's too early to conclude in that. Listen, don't let us deviate. Bayern Munich, Barcelona still have edge over others.
That's Group E.
I'm not seeing Benfica coming in to do anything. You understand? It's still the same old story.
You see, it's
They
different
can't
when
push out
you have
Barcelona
Messi
at all.
playing for Barcelona
No,
and when you don't have Messi.
Don't use that. Don't
See,
use that as a yardstick.
people-
a player
people
will
see-
come
people
and
see-
go.
people see
a player
Barcelona-
will come and
people
go.
see
But the club
Barcelona
remains.
The
as
club remains.
Yes.
You understand? A player will come and go.
yes,
So the club remains.
But who
That is-
replace
but-
who
but-
replace Messi?
But exactly. So
Who
now,
replace Messi?
Messi's absence now, don't you feel it's going to create a kind of a problem for them since they can't find someone
Not
to
even
replace-
problem.
to
See,
replace
other
this guy?
clubs are just-
sometimes the noise. Let me tell you. Sometimes a player do cause distraction to a team.
Yeah.
Now they will have it that it has to be a firepower of everybody. Look at the Chelsea team that won the Champions League. When they portray players that have bigger name than this, they couldn't win. They could not even go up to semi-final of Champions League.
Yeah.
Look at the name that was in
When you
Chelsea. now.
when you talk
They
about
couldn't
Chelsea,
win because
when you talk about Chelsea,
it's
then
all
you look
about
at
team.
other clubs.
It's all about
Then you
team
have
now.
the life of Messi coming up. You have the life of Ronaldo. You have the life of
Slide. See,
You see,
see.
not
it's
at
the
this
name.
period.
It's not the name
Not-
that plays football
no,
anymore now.
not
It's
at this
teams
period.
that play
Like you
football
don't
now.
have people like Messi playing.
Okay, fine. Let's
You know,
let's
let us go
let's
to
let's,
Group
leave
F.
it there. Let's move on to we have Villarreal, we have Manchester United, we have Atalanta, and we have Young Boys.
Well, Manchester United against others.
Against others.
Yes.
So is it only Man U that will qualify from that?
others have to struggle to be the second.
I remember what Villarreal actually tweeted when this group was drawn. They went on to tweet that Man U again at Man U. Do you understand?
They are not playing only Villarreal.
Yeah.
Even though they don't have their point against Villarreal,
but you have
their
but you
point
have
against young boys and then
forget
Atlanta.
that.
So who are you picking? Who are you picking out?
For me, I'm actually picking Villarreal and Atlanta.
It's possible. You are picking Man U already.
The thing is, Villarreal, aside 2006 that they made it to the semi-final of Champions League, thereafter they could not even surpass the group stage. Villarreal to me is just like Sevilla too. Sevilla might be doing well. They might even beat Real Madrid in Europa. But when it comes to Champions League, even a Leicester City chased out Sevilla in Champions League of 2017. So to me, I'm not bothered about you talking about Europa. And I want to talk about Europa when it comes to Champions League. Champions League is a different ball game. It has its tradition, it has its mentality and orientation. Right. So I can't take that.
Let's move on. Group G, we have Lille, we have Sevilla, we have FC Salzburg, and Wolfsburg of Germany.
Sevilla, Salzburg, Wolfsburg, and then
for me, I'm going for Sevilla and RB Salzburg. Sevilla and RB Salzburg.
That looks like a group of the underdogs somehow.
To me, I know it's Sevilla against the rest, but between Salzburg and
Lille,
I don't want to write off Lille, and I don't want to write off Wolfsburg. I think Salzburg to me doesn't have the character to go out of they don't have the see. Champions League is a different mentality. Wolfsburg has been there over time. Forget that they have been there for long. But Wolfsburg coming in, and I love one thing about German team. It's so difficult for German teams to move out of this thing.
When you check the previous Champions League, you see how RB Salzburg has been performing. It's obvious that they've always been grouped with strong teams. But for this team, I don't see any strong teams like Liverpool, Real Madrid, Chelsea. So I see them. Yes.
Sevilla.
Yes. Salzburg is going to beat Lille home and away.
It's like
you're featuring for Salzburg.
No.
I can see just number 37. No, that's
Salzburg they play the free-flowing football. And in scoring goals, you score them, but
the mentality of handling to this final stage, they might be starting well, but they won't might end it very well. Look,
see, if you are listening to me, please place the bets right now. Salzburg is qualifying from this group.
I don't talk say you want.
Salzburg is qualifying from this group.
Let's round off with the final group, the group H, where we have Malmo, we have Zenit from Russia, we have Juve, and we have the champions Chelsea.
Well, looking at it, old dogs, Chelsea and Juve are likely be the eventual. I don't see Zenit and Malmo. Those one can only they are teams that even concede more.
I think Mr. Bora actually predicts based on names. Names don't play football.
So if you Chelsea will not qualify.
Chelsea will qualify.
Juve will not qualify.
Juve for me is shaking. Not.
I even feel Chelsea will not qualify.
You feel Chelsea will not qualify?
Yes.
Chelsea is likely to do what Real Madrid did last 2 seasons, winning the Champions League back to back. This season. See, you may not agree with me. You may not agree with me. Chelsea is likely to win the Champions League again this season.
Okay, so what team are you picking up to qualify from that group?
Chelsea and Zenit.
And Zenit.
Yes.
You can just imagine.
Chelsea and Zenit.
No, for me, I picked Chelsea and Juve, but I don't know about Zenit or Union Bank. My own is Zenit and Mamo. They are teams that concede. All those teams doesn't have the character of how to skate through of Champions League group stage.
That's what you keep. That's what you keep saying. But in football, it's not by name.
No.
It's not by name.
Can you tell me in the last Champions League? Tell me any group that there was upset.
In the last Champions League.
Yes, in the last Champions League group stage.
You see, Man U going out against RB.
I wouldn't take that because RB Leipzig.
Yes, you won't take that.
Why? In 2 Champions League before that last season, did better than Man U.
You just said that. Going by you asked me for an offset.
Yes.
You on a good day. If we are analyzing, how do you see Man U going out of that group?
No,
going to
it was a group of death.
No,
last season it was
going to France to beat PSG and coming on.
I know it's not right now, but we have to just end it right here.
Death.
So, do you see RB Leipzig
coming out of that group?
Yes, now they
I disagree with you. I disagree with you.
Okay, guys, that's our episode for this week. That's our episode, and we thank you for watching. You've heard us discuss the various groups and likely people to qualify from those groups. And if you feel you can also join us here, just give us a message so we can invite you. You can sit down here one of these days and discuss football with us. Because we're always here to give it that lovely wahala you love to hear in football. Because in football, you know, wahala, no, they finish. I am Noise the Voice once again, wishing you would come back here to watch us next time. But stick around for our prediction that will be coming right up. See you next time.